Just by walking through the city, no, I'm a small part of this.
Welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna go museum hopping at Exposition Park. Exposition Park is home to major museums here in Los Angeles. We're gonna go hit 3 of them today. The first one being the California Science Center, which is the home of the Endeavour space shuttle, which is so cool. It's the actual space shuttle itself. And then they also have a bunch of exhibits that show different ecosystems and all that stuff. So if you're a science nerd, this is definitely a must-see in LA. The second museum we're gonna go to is the California African American Museum. Now, I've never been to this museum, but it's supposed to be really beautiful. And the goal of this museum is to really preserve the cultural and historical impact of African Americans in the United States. And they do tend to focus more on the Western influence. I am excited to go there for the first time. And then lastly, we're gonna go to the Natural History Museum, which is the museum that has like all the like dinosaur history and like the dioramas of just life and all of that. So I am super stoked. This is a really big, fun-filled day. And the best part about these museums is that the California Science Center and the California African American Museum were actually free admission. And then the Natural History Museum for LA residents, it's free between 3 to 5, I believe. So yeah, I'll leave all the information for all the museums you go to today down in the description box below. It's amazing because these 3 museums are in such close proximity to each other, which is why we're able to hit so many at once. So if you're looking for a day itinerary or just things to do in LA, this is definitely something that you can do. We're gonna spend the day at an Exposition Park and we're gonna start off by getting breakfast out there. All right, we have a big day ahead of us. Let's go. Picked up Dad for our museum tour today.
I know.
So we just got to the parking lot. The main parking lot here is off Exposition Drive, and it's right in the center of all the different museums. Right straight ahead of me, I can look at the California Science Center, and then to my right over here, actually this whole thing I guess is California Science Center, and then there's also the California African American Museum is nearby. So this is the parking lot that I would recommend you park in. If you go earlier in the day, I paid $15, and so I parked in the blue structure lot. And yeah, all right, let's go. All right, so we have the stadium over there, California Science Center. All right, so we just finished up at the African American Museum, and now we're gonna head down to this ecosystems garden. It's this little path that goes down to the lower level and then leads all the way over to the California Science Center over there. And then this construction that's over here is actually going to be the new Space Center, the Samuel Ocean Space Center. It's supposed to be really cool. I'm not sure when it opens, but they just started construction, so. lot's up there. That's where we parked. All right, so right now we're still walking on the path that we went underneath, and now it's popping up right next to the California Science Center, which is where we're gonna go next. Here's the center. This is the preview of this new Air and Space museum that they're building. So if you go up there, that's a special exhibit. The tank that the Endeavour was on. Crazy. Whoa. If that just goes by your house. This is a model of the new Samuel Ocean Museum. It's gonna be standing upright like that. All right, so we just finished up at California Science Center. It was really cool seeing Endeavour in person. Definitely a must-see if you're ever here. It was pretty crowded at the museum. There were tons of kids because of like summer camps and all that stuff. If you don't have any kids and you just want to see something really cool in this area, I think the main thing to make sure that you for sure see at the California Science Center is the Endeavour portion, because it is just freaking incredible. So yeah, right now we're headed over to go get some food. We're a little hungry, so we're gonna eat something really quick and then head on over to Natural History Museum. The place that we're going is really close. I'll show you. So we're walking this way. So we came from here. And then, oh, so the Coliseum is right there. And then we're headed this way to go get some food. And that's the soccer stadium right there, right? Okay, cool. So LA Coliseum is right there. And that is the soccer stadium. And then this is that parking lot that we parked in. So, yeah. All right, just kidding. So my dad just checked, and the place that he wanted to go to is temporarily closed. It was by the soccer stadium. So instead, we're just gonna eat at the food court at the California Science Center. So I'll show you guys what that's like. Since we're eating there, I'll also show you the Rose Garden, which is right next to the center. Natural History Museum is straight ahead if you keep walking, but we're gonna go back into the California Science Center to go to the food court. the menu. All right, what are we gonna get? Burgers, lunch boxes, sandwiches, pizzas. These chips come with hot sauce. Oh my god. Sherbet gummy bear. Coke float and an iced vanilla latte. Cobb salad, side of fries. Whoa. Yum. And then our view. We just finished eating, so the next place we're gonna go is the Rose Garden, which is right over there. And then after that, we're gonna head over to Natural History Museum. Garden is right over there, straight ahead. So funny, this side is the original architecture, and then the other side is super modern. All right, let's go to the Rose Garden. The Natural History Museum over there, California Science Center over there. Look at these roses. So pretty. Also straight ahead over there is the metro station. So if you ever want to take public transportation, that's where you get dropped off, and then you just walk straight down here, and then the museums are all going to be in front of you. Alright, so that's where we came from the Rose Garden. And then you can see this big transport for the Endeavor. And then we're walking to the front of the Natural History Museum. Alright, so California Science Center there. Coliseum is right there. That's where SC plays. And then this is going to be the future Lucas Museum. Very cool. So a lot of museums in this exposition park, and then Natural History Museum is right over there. All right, so this is the front of the Natural History Museum. It looks like the entrance is actually the one that we were next to for the Rose Garden, but at least you guys get to see the front of this. And then I'm super excited about this building over here. Ooh, butterfly pavilion. Yeah, if you want, there is a butterfly pavilion where you can go in and be surrounded by butterflies, but wait, I'm gonna go under this awning. But I personally don't like being in enclosed spaces with bugs, so you guys are gonna have to check that out yourself because I'm sorry, I cannot do that. But it is right, oh, you can see it from here. Right there. Oh, wow. Oh my God, there are so many butterflies in there. Okay, verdict. If you are okay being with bugs, you should definitely do it because it looks like there's a ton of variety in there. I wish there was a place where you can literally just look at the butterflies because I don't want them to touch me, but they're really pretty, so. This must be part of the old building, huh? Yeah. I don't know if you can see it through this gate, but this red brick building right here is a part of the original 1913 building. The Natural History Museum was actually one of the first museums in LA, and it opened along with Exposition Park in 1913. But by 1968, the collection got way too big, so then the art actually moved from this museum and moved into its own museum, which is now LACMA, so yeah. And they got a new building, which is this. All right, head on back. so round. Wow. It's the bug gallery. Oof. Ugh. Oh my god, little bugs in there. This thing is this thing. Oof. Bird viewing platform. We've made this wooded area appealing to birds. Well, you definitely hear a lot of birds here. The garden out here is really nice. It's huge. Alright guys, so that is the end of our museum hopping vlog. I just wanted to hop in here. I'm on a different camera right now because I actually used up all my batteries on my other cameras because it was just a really busy, fun-filled day. My dad and I both walked over 10,000 steps between all the different museums, so if you're gonna do this itinerary, definitely wear good walking shoes, comfortable shoes. I definitely say it's possible to do all 3 museums in one day. You totally don't have to. I think the best part about this museum hopping experience is the fact that all of the museums were free, at least if you're an LA resident. Natural History Museum, you do need to pay, but for LA County residents, between 3 to 5 p.m. daily, it's actually free admission. So yeah, I'll leave all the information down in the description box below for you guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel so that you know when new videos are available. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Just by walking through the city, I'm a small part of this.